In mid-2010, I died, but I was also resuscitated. If you want the full story, I'll tag the creator and maybe he could tell you it from his point of view. But this is my point of view. This event changed how I look at death and life in general. I was dead for 5 minutes, my lungs were filled with fluid, but eventually I was brought back. Within the 5 minutes that I was dead, that 5 minutes felt like an eternity. Time is very different when you're dying. Minutes can feel like decades. When I came back, I remember it felt like it was forever since I heard my name. And last night, I was dreaming about some of the things that I was thinking about as I was dying. And that got me thinking. They say that we're made in God's image, and we always have to ask God for forgiveness. But what if in reality we need to ask ourselves for forgiveness? What if that was the message? Because when we do die, those final thoughts last an eternity. And we need to be okay with the things we did in life in order for us to be happy about our death. I remember my final thought when I got that tunnel vision and I was gasping for my last bit of air. How would I be remembered? It wasn't very pleasant. That's when I decided I was going to change who I was. That's when I decided I'm not going to lie anymore. What's the point? What if hell is just something you've created for yourself because of the actions you've done here and you regret it? And those minutes before your brain stops working, those are the last images that remind you of what your life was. And it plays for decades, relative decades. Time is weird when you're dying. It's hard to describe unless you've been through it. It felt like I lived a whole life in just those 5 minutes. Holy shit, we went deep today. And what if heaven is you remembering the things that you've done here that were great? You did things that you don't regret. You forgave yourself for the mistakes that you've made. And that will play for an eternity. Being able to see your loved ones again through your memories for an eternity. What if that's what they mean by you will see your loved ones again? That would all make almost every religion valid. If your life goal was to be and die in battle, and you did, and those are your final thoughts, it's going to be an eternity of battle. If you're happy with the life that you had, with no regrets, maybe that's your paradise, your heaven. If you've done nothing but wrong and you regret things, what if you created your own hell? I know I did for those 5 minutes. Just some food for thought for today. Remember how precious your life is, and try not to do it with regrets. Have a good one.